Right. Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good day, wherever you're viewing us from. It's Rokstedi TV once again, and it's yours truly, DJ Jossy Ladd, Bani himself. And today we have a very, very, very nice artist for you. He's a diasporan artist, UK based, and this guy has done a lot. He's worked a lot. I love his voice. God, I love his voice. The melodious tone of his voice is unbelievable. I love his voice, and I've seen him perform a few times. We've actually worked together on quite a few occasions whereby he has come to perform, and I'm really really happy for him. And before we go, it's proudly Nigerian, as you can see in the background. I can see the green, white, green flag there. Always rep, Niger. Always rep,
Like I said, it's not there by mistake. It's not there,
Permanently there. I like your patriotism. We need more people like you. Right. Introduce yourself to our Rocksteady family before we start. I mean,
Okay.
we know that you're Taz Hypno.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds kind of English to me. I don't know where that might come from Tasmania, but just explain yourself. Give us an introduction. We want to hear the Giddy Gong Gong, the Niger origin, and a little
Okay.
bit of background about yourself very quickly, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. So hi everybody. Eka son.
Yes, I like
It's
that.
any of Eka son Ekrole.
Nice.
Ekale. My name, as you know, my artist name is Taz Hypno, but my name is Taufik Ademola Sanusi from Ijebu Ode. Obviously born in Lagos. Well, my hometown is Ijebu Ode. You ask where the name Taz Hypno comes from. If you look at the acronyms of my name, that's why I said the full name Taufik Ademola Sanusi. That's Taz. And Hypno, as you can see, Hypnotic, which is the dance company that I created when I started my journey in this entertainment world. So, and of course, it's I know it's Sanusi is S, but I just thought the Z gives it a character.
Yeah, you put the zeal to it.
That's right.
The
Yeah,
boss.
so that's where the Taz Hypno comes from. And to be very honest with you, I wasn't friends called me Taz because of my character. I'm quite bubbly and stuff like that. And then one day I literally was just looking at my name and my acronyms and I was like, oh my God, I really am Taz. So yeah, so like I said, my background is from dance choreography. In my younger days, I've been fortunate to travel around the world, perform at amazing places, gone on tours, and yeah, very fortunate with that. So once again, my name's Taufik Ademola Sanusi, aka Taz Hypno.
Thank you. Right. Before we talk music, be honest with yourself. Be honest. If you had to choose between dancing and singing for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? I know
Ah,
that
no.
you look on Rokstedi TV. We like to put you in the firing line, if you can call it that, in a very friendly way. We like to put you on
um,
the spot. You are on the spot now.
I think, if you had asked me that, like, 10 years ago or something, it would be dancing. But now it has to be singing. I do enjoy dancing. I really do. But there's something about singing that I'm really loving and enjoying. I'm still growing. As you say, you learn every day. So yeah, to be very honest, I might have to go for singing.
I've seen you do both. I've seen you sing and perform. And if I was going to make a choice, I would be as honest as you. I would say both, because you're equally a very good singer and a really really good dancer.
Thank you.
Right.
An
And starting as a
entertainer.
dancer and choreographer, did you ever
Yeah.
get tired of dancing behind other artists and think, "Oh, more when is my own time coming? Oh, one day, people will dance behind me too."
Um, you know, when you think that way, then that means there's some form of resentment towards the people you were dancing behind.
Good point.
So I wouldn't say that. There was never. I loved everyone I've performed for and with. I'm very grateful and very happy because all of those have led me to who I am today. So a lot of friends are not surprised that I'm doing music now, because they always, because obviously my job as a choreographer is I am with holding the mic and hold it this way and hold it that way, and don't forget to sing this part, don't forget to sing that part. So it was only right, as some friends say, they call it natural elevation. um
Thank you. Right. What is the craziest thing you've ever done to get noticed in the entertainment industry? Yeah, go on. We want to hear. Go on.
Craziest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, say.
I can't fully say I've done anything wildly crazy. I think maybe I've traveled some distances, to go and perform. Um, okay, I would say, okay, in the entertainment industry, I've done a flash mob
Hmm.
with Hypnotic.
Wow, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was just about to say, I was just about to tell the viewers, don't listen to him. I know it's not something crazy, but I can't say it online. I can't say it on here, but yeah, you've rescued yourself there. People see the confidence, the performance, and the lifestyle, but what has been the biggest nobody knows what I'm going through moment of your career? Now, this is deep. People see the confidence, the performance, and the lifestyle, but
Yeah.
what has been the biggest nobody knows what I'm going through moment in your career? We all have it. And most
Yes,
especially you guys in the we guys in the entertainment industry. People don't know.
that's right.
Yeah.
So I would say, there was a time when Hypnotic did fall apart, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know where I was going. I would say the universe then took me to Mallorca, and that was actually where I started singing properly, because I decided, I left London for a bit. Well, I was just leaving London for a month, and I ended up, meeting people out there, and being invited to a village. I found a place to live, in a Spanish village, and I was accepted as well. So, and that there was that, and then moving fast forward in a bit, being self-funded, everything, all my music videos, because I have about 7 to 8 music videos, obviously paying for the studio, mixing, mastering, everything like that is financial. And there comes a time when it's like, which one do I do? Do I go to the studio? Do I, spend this money on myself? I have a son, so yeah, it's just that there were times where it is tough. It got tough. So, I'm not gonna sugarcoat that or try to hide behind it's all rosy and got it like that. You have to juggle your 9 to 5, or, well, in my industry, in the film industry, it's not just 9 to 5, sometimes 12 hours. So yeah, I think it's those days where, or 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 when you're speaking to people and you're telling them about your life, and then they're seeing things and they're like, but what are you doing here?
Hmm.
Those statements, what are you doing here? And you say to yourself,
I
yeah,
wish
what am
I
I
wish they,
doing
I
here?
wish they knew. I wish they knew. Eh, Thank you very much. I mean, that. I mean, that you couldn't have put it better. We all have our moments like that when We have to juggle our 9 to 5. We're not more than, even more than our 9 to 5. We have to juggle family life. We have to juggle, in my case, juggle being a parent, a grandparent, and still having to go out and work and do the graft, because if you don't do the graft, you don't get the pay. But a lot of people see you celebrity and they think it's all rosy. No, guys, it's not all rosy. Hypno, Taz Hypno says so. You moved
That's
from
right. You
choreography.
gotta put the grind in.
Oh yes, 247. You moved from choreography into music. Was there ever a moment when people around you basically said, "Taz, just stick to dancing"?
Oh yes, yes. I remember a statement. I will always remember this, where someone said, you can't pay me enough. You can't pay me enough to mix your music," meaning
Yeah,
you know, I
yeah.
wasn't that.
That one is from a DJ. Oh.
Yeah, no, that was like an engineer. That was like an
Okay,
engineer.
to do a track for you, a soundtrack for you,
Yeah, that's right. I'd gone to the studio.
to remix
Because
it.
to where I am today, where my sound is, I have to say, sounding fantastic. It's great sound. My sound, is on par with anyone out there. The level and quality of it. That's because I have been relentless when it comes to not stopping in finding the top producers and the top engineers who knows what they're doing. Spent money in the past working with people who, by the time I come out the studio, I'm like, this is not what I'm hearing in my head. And it's just because maybe their skill set wasn't high enough. So yeah, there were times like that where I've had to do different mixes of my song, before I eventually got to where I am now.
Got it right. Right. Okay. I'm gonna put you on the spot again. I'm gonna put you on the spot again. This is
Let's go.
Rokstedi TV, so you're always on the spot. Now let's settle this once and for all. Who is harder to impress, Nigerian fans or UK fans, and why?
Oh!
Oh yeah. You didn't ask for this, but you know me. We want trouble. We don't want peace.
Um. Okay. Okay. All right. First, let's break it down. We have the Nigerian crowd in the UK,
Good point.
right? Now, the Nigerian crowd in the UK, uh, I might get somewhere because of my look and stuff. I've got to some places also making Shembi and I'm like, okay, I just allow them to talk. And then I burst into question. I'm gonna boy everything that so
I'll tell you a story where you finish. Go on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then obviously by the time I do start, then it's more like, oh, wow, because mo feel pé àwọn kankan wà important kéèyàn má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu.
Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, kéèyàn má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu. So mo mọ̀ pé mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ mi nù, mo ń jẹ oúnjẹ Nàìjíríà, mo ń sọ, mo ń sọ Yorùbá mi, and mo gbàgbé ibi tí mo ti wá,
Oh,
and
gbàgbé
ọmọ
bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹni tí mo jẹ́, in just saying that.
Gazaki, Ìjẹ̀bú ọmọ alárẹ̀.
Yeah. So just to say that in English, it's like, don't forget who you are, don't forget the son and child of who you are, So I always was confident that, once I open my mouth and went to start moving, people would be like, oh, this is okay, maybe we've got it wrong. And I really gotta thank people like yourself, DJ Abbas, Princess Moradin,
Yeah.
T40,
T40.
um,
The one and only T40.
T40. That's
International.
correct. All these people, and for example, a show called the Nigerian School Foundation. They have a sports day every year.
Yeah.
They were actually one of the ones when I was feeling like I really need to reach out to the Nigerian community. they were one of the ones who anti-tokes, you know. They were one of the ones who opened the door for me, and obviously I didn't let them down. So if going back to your question, who is it who is it harder? Sorry, what's the question again? As in,
Okay. You have the Nigerian audience, the
yeah,
Nigerian fans, and the UK fans. Who is harder to impress out of the
that's
two of
right.
them?
Who's harder to impress?
Yes, and why?
Um, oh my goodness, it's they're equally. I think
They equally
fans
have
of,
to impress, right?
that's right, equally, because they're all they're hard to impress for different reasons. And I think all those reasons coincide together. Even like I went to Nigeria, and there was in Nigeria at the Bature Brewery performance and other places. It's more like, what's this guy going to do? Coming from London, and then bam, hitting them with my songs like Faji, Kinikashi, Fayagbe. It's like, oh, you know or Tojuba Farabale. So it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So like I said, it's equally hard everywhere. You just have to show yourself and then let everyone see who you are, your true colors.
Thank you. Yeah, I did say earlier on that I was going to tell you a little story. In those good old days, I'm talking about maybe 90s now. Uh, yeah, around the 90s when your story was still jumping from one tube to another, one line to another, trying to make ends meet. And I was with a friend of mine who was mixed race. I mean, we grew up together in Nigeria. He speaks Yoruba. As though it's from Rivers. Well, but
Mm-hmm.
he speaks Yoruba more than me and you. And we were in the tube, and then for whatever reason, these two sisters came in, Nigerian ladies, but it was while I was talking. We were having a conversation in English. I was speaking in English, and they stood there, and then one of them said, "Really, you could tell it. The phone being that Joko, can." I wanted to talk. He pinched me. He said, "I said I got the gist." As I kept quiet. So they spent a good 5-10 minutes dissing him big time. When luckily for us, we were going to come off the tube first, and when we came up, as we were leaving, he said to them, "Hey, she gone you, gbogbo nkan tẹ́ sọ ni mo gbọ́." You know, you should have seen them pale. They were, what? So nowadays it's very difficult, especially to disrespect people. Uh, First impression, people always have the wrong first impression about people. Not always, sometimes people do. And
Mm-hmm.
you cannot judge anything by the face cover. You never know. There might be a lot behind that face cover. Now, your music carries Nigerian stroke African influence while you are
Yeah,
also deeply connected to the United Kingdom. If you
yeah.
had to if you had to describe Taz Hypno's sound to someone who's never heard it before, what would you call it?
I've now started going with Afro R&B.
Absolutely. The beat is Afro and the voice is definitely the voice is R&B. And it crosses across connects. You know what I mean? It crosses
Thank you.
across so many. You understand? So yeah, I think that's a good thing. Oh, I'm spending this time. I'm spending my time. I'm supposed to be interviewing you. I'm spending most of my time agreeing with you. If you could take one thing from Davido's career, one
Yeah.
thing from Kid's career, and one thing from Burna Boy's career, what would you say? If you could take one thing from each of their careers, Davido,
Uh, uh,
Z, Burna.
from Burna Boy, I would say it was there's this fierceness with his stuff. Um,
Yeah.
with Wizkid, there's this style. Um, and Davido, there's Davido, you would say somebody who, knowing his background, but still dug deep and went into the streets to get himself back out, reinvention, you know.
Well, that's good. That's good. What is the one popular opinion about the Nigerian music industry that you completely disagree with?
Um, mm, but again, what was ask that question
The
again?
question again is, what is the one popular opinion about the Nigerian music industry that you completely disagree with?
I
Is it?
don't disagree with a lot. I just well, okay, maybe it's like everyone's gonna blow. Uh, everyone's gonna blow. I think it is a tough industry to get into. And Yeah, I would have to say it's that it's not an easy industry to get into because a lot of people are doing it. As the Afro Afro sound has progressed and developed and built its own identity over the years. It's not easy to get into.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. Have you ever released a song you genuinely thought would blow, and then all of a sudden the song basically says, "No, I'm staying on the ground"?
Um, I think like one of my very first songs, Tojuba Farabale. Um, yeah, I but those were very early days, um, and didn't know too much about promotion or anything like that. So I was just, so sure that I mean, it was just gonna get out there. But it didn't do as much. Although when I was in Nigeria recently, that was the song I performed on TVC, Wake Up Nigeria. So maybe call it's done a full circle.
Yeah, that's I remember. I
And
remember.
and and, and oh yeah, and also
Well,
and also and also I would say a song called Kilo Day. Yeah, actually we yeah. That the Tojuba Farah Ballet was my solo track. Um Kilo Day, I would say if we're saying because I've got that song with a good colleague of mine, very good friend of mine called Diggy Divine. We both, we made that song Kilo Day, and we were so sure, after a few performances here and there, that people would just, what I mean, it would be something everybody would be singing. But we're still promoting that till today.
mhm. No worries at all. Now, what is the biggest misconception people have about you when they first meet you? I think you said that. People, think you're very British and you can't speak Yoruba. But I'll let you answer. Why am I speaking for you? What is the biggest misconception that people have about you when they first meet you?
Oh well, maybe some think I'm going to rap.
Hmm.
That if we go away from some don't think I'm gonna speak Yoruba or anything, or maybe I don't even speak or any, if we go away from that, it originally it's like, oh, what you gonna do? Or when I say to people, I make music, and they're like, well, what do you do? Do you rap? I'm like, no, actually, I'm Afro R&B. I might have one or two rap styles in my songs, but I don't call myself a rapper. Actually, in Kilo Day, I am sort of well that because I was still finding myself then and stuff. I was rapping on that. I have the opportunity, the ability to rap, but I would never call myself a rapper. Because that's a completely different skill set.
Don't,
So
don't you worry, Taz. Here at Rokstedi TV, we would never call you a rapper. We don't want to upset you. If your younger self from your hypnotic days suddenly appeared today and saw you making music, what do you think they would say?
about time,
Yes, about time.
about time.
That just wraps it up. God.
About time, should have been doing it a while ago. You know, I have to big up an artist called Stilo 182. Very, very important. He's a Nigerian. It's like mixed race Nigerian, and he was, because when we met, he was more like, oh, you know, like it was. I choreographed the group 182, which was a R&B group in UK, and but the whole reason why we met was that he would teach me how to sing and I would choreograph the group, so it would be an exchange.
Oh,
I know it took me a while to then, because there was a time where I thought I don't know if I want to do this thing anymore. Just, you know, want to just dance and do choreography, and because I had my dance group also, you know, then I was looking after a few other artists myself, and you know, but yeah, I would have to say that.
thank you. Now let's talk collaborations, but in a slightly different way. You get one call tonight: Davido, Whiskey, Burna Boy, Tiwa Savage, or Rema. Which one of them? Which one of those calls are you picking up, and what kind of madness are you creating in the studio?
um well, do you want to make a song with somebody similar to yourself, or do you want to
Yeah.
switch it up? That would be the question, obviously. I mean, that would
To do
obviously
a
depend on
collabo.
what point in my career I'm at. Because obviously, like I said, you know, I've had people describe me as you are a cross between Kid and Chris Brown, you know, because with the style of the way I sing.
Yeah.
So, but I think I am drawn towards Kid because I think we will make this sound of okay. If it was Kid, I know it would be like a sexy song, you know what I mean, for the ladies and stuff. If it was Burner, it would be
See
a
you, see you, ladies stuff. Go on.
Um, if it was Burner, would probably, you know, try to make some world music type style. I think Davido will probably sing about opportunities, and Rema will probably, yeah, maybe Rema will, you know, what I mean, something, you know, so again for the ladies.
What about Tiwa? What would you do? What kind of collabo do you think you'll do with Tiwa?
I would love to make a song with Tiwa, something about, you know, maybe about heartbreak and overcoming a heartbreak. Um, you know, like overcoming heartbreak in a positive way. It's funny you asked that because I was listening to one of
Yeah,
my.
but I would think, yeah, I would think you would do really well doing a collabo with her because you're both very good vocalists. Don't forget before Tiwa went into Afrobeat, she was R&B. She was proper R&B backup singer for many big groups, and I think a collab between you and Tiwa will just serenade the lovers. I'm telling you. Right. What's something you've experienced in the entertainment industry that made you realize, wow, this business is not what people think it is?
In the early days, maybe working with some promoters, I would go to perform. I would get there. It would be like, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, I'm ready, you know, because I come from a performance background. I really love doing shows. So maybe get to some places and I'm like, what time am I performing? Yeah, soon, soon, soon. Yeah, you'll be on soon. And then before you know it, the night's sort of ending and you're going home and haven't performed and really hurts, you know. Um, and of course I've got this fire in me. So I do let them know.
Thank you. When people hear the name Taz Hypno in 5 or 10 years' time, what do you want them to say? That guy could dance, that guy could make music, or that guy changed the game.
I would like to say that evidence of keep trying, a guy who didn't stop, um, he worked hard, work ethics. Everybody can see how hard I'm working. I want this thing. I want it not just for myself. I want it for my son. I want to be able to leave something, tangible behind for him. Um, and yeah, someone that said that evidence of, if you work hard at something, if you practice at something, you will eventually get there. Practice, they say, makes you perfect. That's
Yeah,
one side of it, but practice makes you very good at what you are, what you're trying to achieve.
thank you. Who is the most underrated Nigerian artist right now, in your opinion, and why?
Hmm. Well, all the main artists we've talked about, they have definitely got their flowers, and they're doing it. Um, I'll have to say, like maybe like Olamide. I think he needs to, people really need to. That's a very talented artist right there.
Do.
Bado, a very talented artist right there. And maybe myself, I mean, also because I'm nowhere near where I want to be. So yeah, you know, um taking some promotion and marketing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Talking about underrated, sometime in 2009, 10, 11, I was in Nigeria. I was managing some up and coming artists then. And I took about three of my, one from Abeokuta and three from Lagos. I took them to a show around Akoka area. And then
Mm-hmm.
we were waiting to perform. And then the news started going that Olamide was coming. Olamide was coming. I was like, wow, Olamide coming there. Now, wow. But he knew the people, the owners of the venue, and he was going to pass through. But I thought, oh, nah, they're just hyping. They're just using this to pull crowd. But eventually, a little bit after midnight, he did come. He had a massive entourage with him. and before I knew it, all my artists were with him taking selfies and all that. And I call myself a promoter. So I'm not surprised I didn't last long in that industry, in that sector of the industry. I just knew that artist promotion was not for me. I probably didn't have the charisma. And I mean, they definitely had more charisma than myself. Like, what is the one song you wish you had written but never did?
Um, Maybe Calm Down by Rema.
Calm down. Yeah, yeah. I cannot believe watching. I think the last World Cup, not this one just gone, the one before, and even this one gone, and in the old stadium, 60 something thousand capacity, and everybody singing the lyrics. I'm like, wow, has Afrobeat gone this global? It's just incredible what you guys do. All of you in the industry, you're making Nigeria very proud, putting Nigeria in the right place on the map, and we are so proud of you. Each and every one of you, we're proud of you. Take that from me. A lot of people might not admit it, but we are really proud of you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you.
What's the one celebrity you'd love to challenge to a dance battle? Chris Brown loaded up.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
two of you are electric.
All
But
right, the
no,
P
no, no.
P square
We'll
P
take the
square
answer
bro,
from
the
you.
P
We'll
square
take the answer.
brothers. I mean, they really
Oh my
they quite good with the dancing as well. I mean,
very good.
honestly, Chris Brown, I'll have to put him in his own box. I mean, a relentless performer. Amazing performer. Yeah, I come from a dance battle background, so I battle anyone. What I'm saying, from my younger
Bring it
days in
on.
the nightclubs and stuff like that. That's where I,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, that's where I started. I'm a battle dancer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I battle anyone. It's you know, I have a few
Bring
signature
it
moves
on.
that I
Bring it on.
yeah. I
Right.
have a few signature moves that I know that, you know, I mean, once I pull this move, it's like now
Bring
your
it.
turn and try to
Yeah.
counter that move, you know.
Yes.
But yeah,
What's the one thing you would never do for fame?
I don't I don't want to say one thing I would never do for fame. If it's something my heart wants to do, then I want to do it. But if it's something my heart doesn't want to do, then I that's the thing I don't want to do for fame. You know, I don't want to stab someone in the
You drop it
back.
like it's hot.
Pardon
If
me?
it's something you don't want to do, you'll drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot. You know, I don't want to stab, you know, someone in the back. I don't want to step on people to get to where I'm going, you know, because trust me, the people you meet on your way to the top, you're definitely going to meet them on the way down.
Absolutely.
So be careful, be very, very careful. So yeah, those things. I feel like I've got morals and strong morals. So yeah,
Thank you. I want you to complete this little statement from me.
yeah.
This little sentence I want you to complete for me. Taz Hypno without music is.
It's like not having coffee in the morning.
Still walking around, being dazed, walking
Been
around and
dazed and
half
no
asleep.
direction. You know, what I mean, that's all this. You know, you get people who are like, "I've not had my coffee. Please don't talk to me." But you know, I can put music on just like that, and as soon as I wake up, I can put music on just like that, and I'm awake. So music to me is like, you know, my coffee in the morning.
Well done. Right. I'm gonna talk about your recent visit to Nigeria. You did had a tour in Nigeria. And you had you recently did a few shows and performances, and you worked with one or two artists in Nigeria doing a collabo. I'll give you next 5 minutes or so to talk about that. Tell your
Yes.
experience, the places you played at, the people you worked with, and stuff like that. Just
Okay, where do
freestyle
I start? Where do I start?
about the
Because you know,
show, the
while I
collabo.
was in Nigeria, of course, sharing my stories and things like that, I was getting messages from friends back in the UK, as in like, bro, I, you know, you're not slowing down. Wow, you're just, you know, you're going every day. You're doing something. Um, I have to thank the team that I had. Um, Firstly, you know, appearing on TVC, Wake Up Nigeria, performing my song Kenny Kashe, and then to end the show, I performed Tojuba Farabale. I shot a music video, no, two music videos actually, but I just one was more like a Lagos vibe for Kenny Kashe. But yes, I've got this song that I'm really proud of. That yeah, called 5G. And with 5G, I shot a music video for that. And of course, you know, one of the main reasons why I did go to Nigeria was to go and support my good friend T40 Perfumes, who was opening a branch in Nigeria. Of course, she's been doing really well in London. So she wanted to open that, and I decided, yeah, I'm going to support that show. And being there, we performed. It was at the Bature Brewery in Victoria Island. So I thought, when doing that, when going to Nigeria, I should to really take advantage and do all these things. hence why I hired dancers. And you know, it was just great. I performed for like 40 minutes, and then I've got this person who's really close and dear to me called Bimi Pepper, Abebi. And she sings like folklore music. She got 2 songs out at the moment called Omolasho and Karaori. She was instrumental in, helping me navigate being around. I had family members, supporting. So yeah, I would that those were the things that I did. I had radio interviews on Fresh FM with DJ Abdul Wahala. Had a lady called Damila Bamiri, help out also. So yeah, just grateful for a lot of things. My mom, very, very, very supportive. Don't know where I would be without her. Um, you know, who's actually, Olori. So of Ijebu. So yeah, yeah, I would love to say those things there. Those things there. I think you're muted. And if I actually, while you're doing that, if I may, like on the screen right now, it says this the life that I want. Now this is this song. I'm so happy that me and Gbemi Pepper decided to come together to do a collaboration to make this song happen. Life that I want is a song about not giving up, believing in yourself, not caring about what the haters got to say. And it's just I'm so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. It's out now on all major platforms. It was released on the 27th of July. And I'm looking to be able to come back to Nigeria to perform this song with Gbemi Pepper, to the people. I think it'll be yeah, it's just be such a nice thing. Did you sort that out? No, it's still muted. I can't hear you. Okay. No, I can't hear you. Oh, you want me to carry on talking? No worries, no worries, no worries. Okay, so to the people, while I was in Nigeria, I shot the music video for 5G. So I got to Nigeria like on a Thursday. On Saturday, bam, we were ready out there in the Ijebu shooting the video for 5G. I really have to say the locals were fantastic. The locals were fantastic. In being welcoming, in being, like being participative and stuff. Like, whoa, amazing. Well, I think your sound came back and then it's gone, it's muted again. So whatever you did there, you should do it one more time. Right. But yeah, 5G. I'm looking to release 5G on, I don't have a date per se, but I would say end of October, early November, which should then lead us into the whole dirty December time. Yep, that's it. Whatever you've done there. No, no, no. Do it again. Do it one more time. Yeah, going back. Yeah. So 5G, goes, this girl I'm dancing with, she's looking like Meiji. I'm seeing double. I'm so wait. 5G niye. Big button niye. Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Yeah,
Don't press
yeah.
anything. Yeah, that's it.
I must sincerely apologize. It wasn't me. It was a technical. I was clicking on my mic about 2,000 times. Nothing
No,
happened.
no
But
worries, no worries. He
we
gave me
must
the
thank Peter.
opportunity to just yap away.
Peter, our sound engineer, did his magic there. So we managed. We're back now.
Thank you,
And it's
Peter.
about time. Yeah, he's listening to us. And just about time to round up. So you gave us a little bit of a cappella, which was what I was going to ask for to round up. Please kindly give us another a cappella from one of your lovely tunes. I love your voice. I really do. And
Yes, sir.
ladies and gentlemen, he
So,
hasn't paid me. He hasn't paid me one penny. But just give us another a cappella, please. I'm feeling this tonight and today. Go on.
okay. So, this is one from Life That I Want. So, the life that I want when I'm living the life, yeah. Emini oleke, I've been to any. They wanna box the vision. They wanna label it. They wanna make it change lanes, but we say no. The sun don't ask to reach its peak. A little Mare says we gonna soar over the haters. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, right?
Thank
So,
you very much. We really, honestly, we really enjoyed the last 45, 46 minutes or so. It's been absolutely wonderful talking to you, and I wish you well in all your undertakings in your future. Look, the sky is bright, the future is bright for you, and I know that for sure. We're going to be back here. We're going to be celebrating awards by the grace of God. We're going to be
thank
back
you.
here.
Thank you.
We're going to be
And
celebrating.
I definitely won't forget the people that believed in me before, before it happens, before it happened. So I'm very grateful, DJ Jossy Ladd. One thing I gotta plug as well before I leave. There's an event called Ashwebi Festival. If you don't know about it, get to know about it. Okay, Ashwebi Festival tickets are going now, as well as the NSF, Sports Day Foundation that I mentioned. That's also happening. These are Nigerian events that are happening right now. So get to know,
Yeah.
find out where they are, and take part and support. Okay, one love and blessings,
Nice one for
everybody.
plugging. Apart from the fact that I will always tell as we always do, tell our viewers to continue to like, share, support, and also participate. We got a comment section. Click on the comments, ask your questions, make your observation. We'll let them know to whatever guests we are having. And yeah, nice for shouting out at Ashwabi Festival and NSF. Yours truly is actually involved in all the member of the NSF. I've actually participated, believe it or not, played football. Where we did the inter-school football five-a-side competition. And guess what? For the next 2 weeks, I literally when I got home that night, I couldn't get out of my car. That's when I realized that my footballing days are over.
It's finished.
But it
It's
was fun.
done.
It was fun at the Alliance Stadium. That's where we usually have it. And
That's
yesterday,
correct.
we did the official DJ at Ashwebi Festival. I've been from the inception, and also I'll seize this opportunity to tell you people, please, Ashwebi Festival is all over social media. Just Google Ashwebi Festival UK, and you will see all the information. You see the links. Buy your tickets. They're moving fast. Thank you very much, Taz Hypno. A great pleasure having you as usual. Lively little session there that we had. And I look forward to seeing you again, working together with you. Have a nice evening.
Likewise, and
Ladies and
thank you
gentlemen,
very much.
you're welcome. This is where we draw the curtain today. Don't forget, somewhere along the line, we got some other celebrities coming up soon. We will be talking to Michael Cree pretty soon. The live Namoni. We will be talking to we'll be talking to Orukati Dawana. You know the guy. I wouldn't say his name. We'll be talking to a lot of people, and we'll be talking to people. Anywhere in the entertainment industry, we will be there. And God bless you all. Thank you very much. We're gonna leave now. I'm gonna end the studio. You say goodbye to your people, please.
Goodbye, goodbye. Life That I Want is streaming right now on all major platforms. Please go and share, like, subscribe, download, buy it. Please get involved. And DJ Jossy Ladd and the Rokstedi TV and the whole team, thank you very much. One love and blessings.
Thank you. On that note, we end this interview.